Hey guys, it is ChezzyChats, and this is ChezzyChats podcast episode 6, I think. I'm not sure. All I know is it is Saturday, and it's when I'm dropping this. And so, since it's December and it's the end of the year, I wanted to talk about what were my favorite albums this year, music-wise. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy. If you have any ChezzyChats podcast recommendations, recommend them in the comments. I know not a lot of people watch these, so it's whatever. But yeah. So, an album I really liked that wasn't really rap. Comes from the duo from Ohio, 21 Pilots. I've been listening to 21 Pilots ever since they dropped their album Blurry Face in 2015. So I've been listening for 10 years since I was 5 years old. Now, this album, Breach, was really good. Their rollout for the album Breach was really amazing, and it was the end of an era. They had an era since their 2015 record Blurry Face, which it was full of lore. I don't have enough time to explain the story today, but yeah. I did make a video of me unboxing the CD I got, but the track list is very impeccable. It's different for 21 Pilots. Start off with City Walls, which is a weird mix, kind of. It was like very rock. Then it goes into a weird song with what was after Raw Fear. Raw Fear gives very 21 Pilots vibes, and then you get in the third track, Drum Show, which they made a music video for. That's my second favorite cut off the album. Very raw. It gives Linkin Park vibes, in my opinion, especially with that raw scream that Tyler Joseph has. I'm not going to go through the full track list, but I'm going to give off some of my favorites. And you had The Contract, which is a single that they had released, which is amazing. The little, small little drum in the background and the piano riffs. I loved that. And we also had songs like Center Mass is a great one. Center Mass, they sampled some parts of their concerts that were online. I loved that mixing. And I loved the song itself. They also had Tally, which I loved, and then I liked One Way and Days That Lie Dormant because the transition from songs, because 21 Pilots never really does transitions, but it was a really good transition from Joshua Dunn's voicemail. I enjoyed that. And then you had Intentions, which has the instrumental to their track Truce, but it's reversed. Yeah. Another album I really liked this year. Alright, y'all are gonna hate on me for this, but I'm gonna say Playboi Carti's Music. Now, it's been about 5 years since Playboi Carti dropped his album Whole Lotta Red, which I never really listened to Carti when Whole Lotta Red dropped. I never heard of Carti when Whole Lotta Red dropped. But about last year, I got into Playboi Carti. So, Whole Lotta Red, I loved that album. It was very... I just loved the vibe behind it, the hard beats. The hard-ass beats were crazy. I just loved that. So I got right into Carti. Carti was on my Spotify Wrapped, by the way. He was my 5th artist on there. So I got into that, and that album was amazing. So A Whole Lotta Red is my favorite Playboi Carti album. And then fast forward to 2025, this year, March. We finally have music by Playboi Carti. Now, he had been teasing singles from it for, the past 5 years, so, yes. But it dropped, and so, I had court later that day. But I listened to it, and it got my spirits up for court so much. And the fucking Kendrick feature had me nutting. I don't care. I heard him say, "Yo, Carti, I need that PP," and I was fucking screaming. Kendrick Lamar was on a Playboi Carti album? What? So yeah, so some songs from that album that I do like is Pop Out. Yeah, Pop Out. The raw intro just to jumpstart the... I love that. That just gave Whole Lotta Red vibes. And you had songs like Backdoor, which Kendrick's vocals on that I loved. Rather Lie was a great song. Evil Jordan, even though it got really overplayed, I love that song. You had Philly featuring Travis Scott, Crush featuring Travis Scott. I liked that, even though the build-up wasn't really good. And you had fucking what's it called? The one, Good Credit. I like Good Credit because the Kendrick feature was good, but I don't know, it's just a good song. And then my favorite track was Radar. I love the beat, just the spooky. It was really good. And then like Wheezy's pretty decent, yeah, but it got overplayed too. So another album I really loved was Hurry Up Tomorrow by The Weeknd. I have this album on vinyl, and I bought it before I listened to it on Spotify. So I was jumping into it before I knew what the album was, and it was like one of those first albums I did it for. Now a lot of people didn't like the vinyl for Hurry Up Tomorrow because it didn't have the full track list. Well, look, people thought they were being scammed, but if you actually think about it, records are made before the album fully comes out, because before the album comes out, they have to do promoting and advertising and stuff, and there's always the purchases or whatever they're called. Purchase them for the day they drop. So the records are made. You can't, and it takes time to make records. So they didn't fully have a track list yet, and so he dropped the album on records with not a completed track list because he didn't have all the features yet. But I still love the album on vinyl. My favorite songs on the album, I don't remember all the tracks, so obviously Timeless is my favorite because the Cardi verse is amazing. The Weeknd is amazing on that song. You have Sao Pablo. I like it sounds like a club song, you know, to be jumping to that shit in a club. Pop when I pulled up, pop when I said I was on cheeky, like, I don't know, it just sounds like some shit you jump to at a club. Don't watch the music video though, like, what the fuck is that shit? There's a pregnant woman with a talking belly button? What the hell? You got, I'm not gonna know all these songs because I listened to them on the record, and the record doesn't have a track list. You got the one that's like, you're a victim to the light. I wanna show you how it feels. That song I love. Take Me Back to LA. Also the intro, I'm pretty sure that one is called, is that one called fucking, let me look up the track list. Hurry Up Tomorrow. But the album on vinyl has not every song. It doesn't have the Travis Scott feature. It doesn't have the Future feature. Hurry Up Tomorrow vinyl track list. And he did make a movie for the album, which was shitty as fuck, but the album was really good. Hurry Up Tomorrow is probably my second favorite the Weeknd album. My first favorite's obviously After Hours. You can't not like After Hours. Yeah, it's Without a Warning, Cry For Me, Sao Pablo, Society, and Take Me Back to LA. And it's The Abyss, Open Hearts, Timeless, Give Me Mercy, Runaway, and Red Tear. Alright, so Without a Warning is a really good intro. Cry For Me, I love that. And then it goes into Sao Pablo. Society's the one where it's like, you're a victim too. So I do like that one. Side A has no misses. Side B, I didn't really like The Abyss or Give Me Mercy. I do like Runaway and Red Tear, but Timeless is also peak. So, yeah. Then, another album I was bumping all fucking, like up until music came out, was Balloonerism by Mac Miller. Balloonerism, it's my favorite Mac Miller album. It was made in about 2012, before he died, and Balloonerism is my favorite posthumous album. So, R.I.P. to Mac Miller, of course, and this album was amazing. Track list is Tambourine Dream, DJ Chord Organ. Oh yeah, I downloaded these songs so I could listen to them at school because they block YouTube. So, songs I loved DJ's Chord Organ. The SZA feature was amazing. $5 Pony Rides was amazing too. My favorite song of the album is Funny Papers. Stoned was a really good one, where it's like the knocking noises. I haven't listened to it in since the start of the year, but still, I love this album. Tomorrow We'll Never Know is a really good outro. 11 minutes long, about 12 minutes long. It's really great. If you're a stoner or something, this album is perfect for you. Genuinely, it is the perfect stoner album of 2025, I would say. And I fucking love it. Yes. Another album I loved this year is Danny Brown's Stardust. It came out a little bit late, but I love it. So, artist on it. It's a very experimental album, guys. So, you have Book of Daniel, which is a really good intro, and then he goes into Starburst, which is one of my favorites off the album. The 3 beats, which is a... I would recommend listening to this album. If you like Yeezus, you like this. Not all experimental albums are like Yeezus, though. But yes. Starburst is a really good song. The production on it's amazing. I saw a video of the dude who produced it making the production. 1999, I Love My Life is an amazing Fentanyl feature. I love Fentanyl, if you guys know me that much. There's literally a picture of the Dinner album cover that I put on my wall. Also, Whatever the Case is my favorite song. It might just be because of the Isbrokey feature, but I did make my own version of Whatever the Case. I put my own feature on there. So that's also another one of my favorites this year. My second favorite album this year, though, is Don't Tap the Glass by Tyler, the Creator. You guys know I glazed Tyler, right? But when this shit came out, somebody had DM'd me being like, yo, it's a big weekend for Tyler fans. And I'm not really online that much, like, when I'm at my dad's house. But I was like, what? He was like, did you not hear it? Tyler, the Creator is dropping a new album on Monday. I'm like, what the fuck? So they sent me the link to don'ttaptheglass.net, and I look at it, and it shows the number 1 body movement, all that shit. And I was like, holy fuck, this is crazy. So it was a 3-day rollout, and then he drops Don't Tap the Glass. I fucking love every song, but when it comes to songs, my favorites, hold on. I keep looking at the track list because I can't fully remember all the songs. Even though I do remember all the songs, I just want to do it so I know I have like a scale. So yeah. So songs I fucking love off of that I like always keep repeating: Big Poe, Sucker Free Mama Name, Stop Playing With Me, Ring Ring Ring. Sorry. Big Poe is a really good intro. It's not his best intro, but I love the intro. The Pharrell feat, people don't like because people say, oh, he's using AI. He used AI to separate his vocals from the thing. It wasn't fully AI of him using his voice, as people claim, but I like the feature. He sounds like he's a fucking southerner. Oh, I'm a dance when it rains. Sugar on My Tongue got overplayed. It's a decent song. I didn't fully like it when I heard it, but it's decent. Sucker Free, I just love the vibe of like the I'm that guy. It sounds like That Guy Part 2 kind of, but like, I don't know. It just sounds like a cool mellow track to like jam out to, bump in like a car. Mom and M is a really good interlude. The build up to Stop Playing With Me, but like I just like it sounds like goofy raw Tyler. Like that's on my mom and M. Like it sounds goofy. Then you got Stop Playing With Me. That was my favorite track off the album at first, and I think it still might be a little bit. But the music video is cool. It reminded me of What's Good. Stop Playing With Me is just him being crazy. Like F40, that's the brand new coupe. Stuffing with bitches is what the fuck I do. Then he got fucking clips on the music video. Then Ring Ring Ring. It took a while for me to really get into the song, even though I loved it when I heard it. But when he dropped into Fortnite, I played that in Festival, and I just really got hooked onto the song again. So, like, the way he has the vocals, like, I know you said not to call you again, but I miss you. And it's a song you can show your parents if you want them to get into Tyler, because he only says fuck once. You got Don't Tap That Glass, that's Tweaking. It's just so goofy, though. Sorry, it's like the bitch, I'm tweaking, Also, like, Don't Tap That Glass, Don't Tap That Glass. If I were to choose one, I like Tweaking better, because, like, the whole fucking goddamn beat drop I love. Don't You Worry, Baby isn't my favorite off the album, nor is I'll Take Care of You, but I don't mind them. And then, one I love is Tell Me What It Is. I love that outro, just... Tyler's always good with his outros, I have to say. Like, tell me what it is. The only outro by Tyler I don't like is Safari, which I'm glad he patched up when he made the estate sale, where he made Sorry Not Sorry. But yeah, that's my second favorite album this year. Y'all want to know my favorite album this year? It's probably gonna be obvious, but drumroll please. Boom, 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 boom. Let God Sort 'Em Out by Clips. Fucking peak. There are no skips, no misses, nothing like crazy on this album. It was a great comeback album, and yes, like it was beautiful. Clips was a duo, originated in 2002. I don't think their first album came out in 2002 called Lord Willin', which is a really good album. I recommend listening. But Clips disbanded in 2009 after their album The Coffin Drops, which was not a good album. And they came back and made this album in 2025, Let God Sort 'Em Out. My social studies teacher loves the same exact music that I love. And so my social studies teacher and I will talk about this shit. We talk about Kanye a lot. We talk about Clips a lot. We talk about like classic good hits like Nas and all that shit. So we talked about this album. The Birds Don't Sing is an amazing intro. It is very emotional. It talks about how Pusha T and Malice's parents both died like 4 months apart from each other. Pusha T and Malice are brothers, just so you guys know. The John Legend vocals and the Voices of Fire vocals on the choir in the bridge or in the chorus is amazing. It's really good. Like it gets you hooked. And the piano, like the doom doom doom. Pharrell knows what he's doing when he produces his shit. Both of their verses are very heartfelt and touching, and their lyricism is always amazing. Especially, I love Pusha T's lyricism. At the end of a verse, I'm pretty sure it's Pusha T's verse. He says, what was it? I love my 2 sons was the code to your phone, now you're home. And then the chorus hits. It's just the double entendre. I love my 2 sons was the code to your phone, now you're home. He says now you're home, and like saying like they're in heaven now. But I love my 2 sons was the code to your phone, and it brings you home. I fucking love that. Oh my gosh. Chains and Whips with Kendrick Lamar. This feature list is crazy, by the way. Chains and Whips with Kendrick Lamar is an amazing song. Kendrick flow on it is crazy. The chorus is catchy as hell. The like bass at the start, the boom, 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 boom. Like I fucking love that. Like I said, Pharrell is top tier producer. Kendrick's verse is amazing. His like lyricism and word placement and the way he pronounces shit is beautiful. I fucking love Kendrick. When I first heard this album, or when I first heard of Clips and Kendrick being on the album, because people were saying that his verse was causing controversy or something. I didn't know who Clips was. Then I heard something about a Travis Scott diss, and I was like, oh, I love Travis Scott. Pusha T ain't got nothing on Travis. Never really listened to Pusha T, guys. Jack Boy's 2 was ass. And the third song, POV, featuring Tyler the Creator. When I first heard it, I did not like the chorus at all. The POV, like the amount of voice switches he had in there, sounded so goofy. But I genuinely love this song. The bars in the song are amazing. Tyler's verse fits so fucking well. The fucking keep dirty white moving like mosh pits. That's funny. I'm like white bitches the way I pop shit. The way I pop shit is funny as hell too. I'm sorry, I fucking love Tyler's bars. Pusha T's verse is amazing. Malice's verse is amazing as always. What is it? What did he say? What the fuck was Malice's verse? Like, he said, something about churches. That's the devil in me. Came back for the money. That's the Jekyll in me. Yeah, I love that. And then you got So Be It, my favorite song of the year, and my favorite song off the album. So Be It, the Travis Scott diss, the sampling that Pharrell did, holy shit. The chopping and the reverse drums on the beat are beautiful. I recommend everybody listen to that song. I don't care. Everybody listen to it. Pusha T's intro verse, um, it's amazing. Then you got Malice's verse, full of fucking crazy ass entendres. But you ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice, been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris, loan money, you owe money, you ain't balanced, you ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled, all black, back to back, this ain't traffic, can't wrap your head around that, you ain't Arab. He, like, it's just, I love that. And Pusha T's outro, the coldness you feel as he, like, genuinely stares into your soul, or stares into Travis Scott's soul. You cried in front of me, you died in front of me, Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Heard Utopia had moved right up the street. Her lip gloss was poppy, she ain't easily eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it. You can't believe it, but you cannot see it. Luckily I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it. Oh my gosh. And then the music video, the way he has like 3 heads, just looks crazy as hell and scary. And then you got the song Ace Trumpets. Ballerinas. The yellow diamonds look like pee-pee. Sorry, that always made me laugh. I love how hard the bass hits on that song. Not really my favorite song with the album, but it's still a 10 out of 10. Like, genuinely, it's 10 out of 10. And Malice's verse is amazing. And for, like, I'm gonna keep saying it, Push's and Malice's verses are amazing. The I don't disappear to reappear without a voila. That's a good song. Not my go-to song with that one, but it's great. All Things Considered has the chorus from Pharrell. Again, I don't really revisit that one that much, but it's still a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend listening to that if you want to listen to this album, but it's still a really good song. You got MTB at TTF, or Mike Tyson Blow to the Face. It's obviously referring to cocaine, but the way that they spit their verses or introduce themselves in this song on this track is really amazing. What was it? It's like 4 bars. Right, special, no confessions, or is it 8 bars? And then you hear like a sample chime, and it's like ChezzyChats, and then it goes into the beat after 8 bars for both of their things. It's just cool. It's like how acapella it is, and then boom, the beat drops. It's cool as fuck. I love that. I love the production on that one. Yeah, EBITDA again, not really my favorite off the album. I haven't really, I don't really keep that one in my rotation that much, so yeah, and I kind of forgot how it sounds like. You got FICO, which they did a music video for, and the Stove God Cooks feature is amazing, but they should have done a verse, but I don't care. The beat, the boom, boom, that gets stuck in your head, but FICO is a great song. Both verses are immaculate. What was it? There was a verse, I think it's on this song, where Malice says something about spraying in Windex and Kleenex or some shit like that. I'ma make you change minds. I don't know, both like little lyrics are behind every verse. It's crazy. I love these. And the Stove God Cooks chorus, you don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. I love that. Inglourious Bastards, the trumpet sample behind that song is great. The boom, 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 boom. I don't really remember that much of that song because I don't keep that one in my rotation that much. Same with So Far Ahead, but Pharrell Williams' like chorus with his vocals are beautiful too. Then you got one of my favorites of this track list. Let God Sort 'Em Out / Sandaliers. Underrated song, underrated feature by Nas, by the way. Nas in 2025 sounds crazy, but his verse is amazing as hell. You got the first verse, and Pusha T and Malice was like exchanging little verses, and then you got the fucking beat switch. The Pharrell knows what he's doing when he produces, I'm telling you. And it has a little piano riff. It's like, and then Nas's verse is like, I came to put rap up back in its place. Fucking love that. And then you got the outro for By the Grace of God. Again, a really good outro. Not my favorite off the album, but I fucking love it. So, yeah, those are my favorite records in 2025. Hope you like it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to subscribe. I would recommend it. You don't have to. I'm not telling you to. not putting a gun to your head telling you to, but yeah. Genuinely, I hope you enjoyed this. Peace.